And we have begun. Also, Cloud.
Hi.
The VOD for Genso Skydrift went up today.
I saw. I didn't say anything, but I noticed. I was like, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah, I fell behind on uploads for VODs, but I have everything scheduled. I'm caught up. Everything will be uploaded by the end of next week. Although, though, by the
What
end of
about,
next week, we will have a few more
I
as
was going to
well.
say, what about Dragon Quest from today?
Yeah, I mean, from what I had before several days ago. By that I mean, what was it, Monday? Yeah. No, wait, it was yesterday. Yeah. What's up, Darkest Mustard? Just waiting
The
on.
star of our show, Al.
There he is. Speak of the devil. All right, let's play some Apollo Justice Ace Attorney from the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy for Nintendo Switch. Hell yeah. Bethany also brought over Twisted Tea, so I have some Twisted Tea with me today. Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
Load game. Turnabout corner, day one.
You mean you don't want to start the game over from the beginning?
Well, I mean, the first case is the best one in the game. We're done
It's
talking
gonna be
about
like
it.
we're gonna be in like a Groundhog Day loop.
I guess I should examine, like, the paint and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There's paint splashed all over this gate! What a mess!
And Landon do the voice.
Oh, sorry. I was eating.
Hi, Cloud. Hi, Jack.
I have to get into
Hi,
Hi,
Cloud.
Al. Hi, Mustard. Sorry, Darkest Mustard. Uchi Gucci Gucci. You can do it.
Was this the paint knocked over by
That's
the
not the
car?
voice.
Oh, right. Tristan.
Yeah.
I had to think about it. Now I have to manually prepare it.
Oh, come on.
Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy?
There you go. That's you,
That's
Cloud.
right, fair. And I'm left to clean up the mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you?
Of course. Then you can make them clean up their own mess.
What a great idea. You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. Oh,
Oh,
there's nothing I dislike so much as a mess.
ooh. I wish I could say cool things like that.
I bet you do.
I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard.
Wow, what a big house. And this gate is so big.
The Kitaki family is pretty big around these parts.
I like the fox. It's so cute.
Ah, that's our family crest from the old country.
Your family crest?
Like pizza crust?
We're
Like-
clever as the fox, and our teeth are sharp.
Like pizza sharp? So it's like a
I'm just saying,
motto.
dude, we just throw out the script and we're just coming up with our own like
Yeah.
redub.
Sometimes that's how this
Yeah.
works. Flashback to episode 1 where I'm the judge and I just start counting.
You can't count the cards.
I can't. You need a crust too, Apollo. Ooh, stuffed crust pizza. How about the scales of justice? Or a lunar lantern?
I'll pass, thanks. Dragon. A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Oh, that's still me. Those paints must have been to repaint this wall.
That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. An artist.
An
An
artist.
An artist.
An artist.
He's the third so far.
The third?
The first spilled paint all over the entrance here, the second on my kimono. So
No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know.
It would be incriminating.
Alright. I guess we don't need to stay here.
I don't know. I would have to look at the guide, but I'm busy.
I'll just examine shit until then. There's some paint on the slippers in the trash can.
I can only carry one thing at a time in my pocket, you know. It's a small pocket.
Should I swap the mirror for the slippers?
No.
No. Actually, let's not say we did.
Okay, Apollo.
I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one gets in. Unless you want a face full of hydroxydiodol.
Oh yeah, we need to go to Eldune's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
No dice.
You gotta let me do old man Joey Wheeler voice.
Scene of the stand theft. New. So, what's this place?
This would be Mr. Eldune's house, silly.
Oh,
See?
so this is where his stand was stolen from. I see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Doggy!
That dog's in Eldune's house. What the hell?
3 shots for the price of 1.
Look, there's a car parked over there.
You're right. What's with that sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? There's a sign. Maractus Clinic. That's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where the thief went.
The thief?
One who snatched my pennies. He ran into the clinic last night. No, that's what the text says. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties. Go gadget police car.
I doubt it.
Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's play a children's card game.
There you are, Sonny.
No, it's Guy.
Oh, it's Guy.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. Well, you find anything yet?
Did the? Oh yeah, the. Okay, so I forgot that his name
Yeah,
was
no,
Guy.
I thought that's
I
what
thought
I
it was
did.
just like
I
a
thought his
guy
name
off
was
screen.
no. I forgot his name was Guy too. So that's what I thought.
No, not yet.
The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that.
This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment. Audience laughter.
Got to do the cliche laugh track.
So, your stand. Eldoon's noodles, was it?
Aye, passed down from father to son. That stand's seen its share of salt. Mm-hmm. Salt runs in a family, you might say.
I bet high blood pressure does too. So, your stand, Eldoon's noodles, was stolen.
It's so hard to read chat with the background color.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't just a stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend.
No one steals a legendary card and gets away with it on my watch. Wait, legendary cart. Let's find that legend, Apollo.
Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway? I want to examine the dog. Look at the dog.
Look, a doggy. It's living in your house. Good boy, Salty. You live in his house.
I'm
And
sure
not
that
the
dog.
doghouse behind it.
I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy.
It's Salty.
Yup, sure does. Name's Spoon, and it's a she, by the way.
I was
What?
I was really expecting him to be like, "Yep, that's good old Salty, all right."
That'd be funny as fuck.
Spoon doesn't seem so lively. Have you fed it recently?
She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why.
Why do you feed her salt?
Poor little thing.
It said sniff, but I think it was a slurp. Apollo, let's find that stand soon, for Spoon's sake.
I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. New. That's quite a sign. I take that it's new as opposed to old.
No, it's actually no, like you don't want to eat there.
No.
You like it? Made it myself, I did. I meant to write noodles, but I ran out of space.
Prior planning prevents poor performance.
Lucky for me, it spells a word all by itself and spices up my image, it does.
You look homeless.
It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going for it.
No.
This house is, well, it's old.
It's been well loved, that's for sure. I lived here with my wife for many years now.
Someone would be married to you?
It's got character, though, just like my soup.
I always thought character was a positive thing.
That's a place right there. That's where I kept my stand, covered in all nice and pretty with that blue top there. So you used... Oh, wrong person.
So you use the plastic sheet to cover your stand at night. I see.
You see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen?
Well, no,
You're
but it
so
does.
smart.
Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. They clearly knew what was under that sheet.
I don't think so.
So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatchers, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all.
What's that thing? That's a bowl. Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon?
Hey, there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like the noodles.
Well, it does smell like noodles.
All my other bowls got taken away with my stand.
Yeah.
Get it back for me, sonny boy. I'm begging ya.
Come on, Yug.
Yeah, Yugi.
If you find my stand, I got these 2 pieces of Exodia, the forbidden one for ya.
There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light.
What? Save the light? Indeed. Mr. Eldoon's house is practically in the dark here. It's
No, I just
almost
met
like he lives in the Shadow Realm.
I met this kid named Sora, and he said something about the light.
What?
I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight.
Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do?
That doesn't make sense.
They just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit.
That seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients.
That makes
Damn.
sense.
I got more than a few patients. I got, I have
Why
to
do you
start
have
counting.
patience?
It looks like the oil drum is connected to that sink over there.
Collecting rainwater to do the dishes? How environmentally conscious and illegal.
You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and make the broth, do you?
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know?
Yup, that's right. We use the rainwater.
Look, that sign over there.
It says new.
It says, Eldoon's only uses water from all natural sources.
That means he uses the rainwater.
That means
Actually,
he
I use these. Actually, I use these bottles of Dasani because they got salt in them.
I think I'll take a rain check on eating here. Ha ha ha, thank you, Apollo.
We should talk to Eldoon again.
We should.
Because he has more
I
dialogue.
know. Are there any more details you could give me about the stand?
I'm done.
You bet, sonny boy, it happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m., I reckon.
Guess he's not aiming for that late night market.
I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease, then I went inside.
When did you notice it had been stolen?
Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early.
Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast?
I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That stand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being.
Being.
I don't know how that came out of me, but being.
They took everything?
Plot twist, I'm actually related to Christopher Walken.
Oh.
All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams.
Oh my. At least they left one bowl. Look, there on the ground. We already talked about it, but I'm going to point it out anyway.
If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl, my last bowl.
What about the one on your head?
This bowl
That-
actually is part of my brain.
I was gonna say this bowl is surgically attached to my body.
What?
I actually had I was gonna say I actually had a special incident with a monkey and a helmet, and now it's stuck.
I had a serious accident, and the doctor said if they ever tried to remove it, it would pull my brain out.
Let's try it. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my pennies ran to.
Oh, he stole your panties. Well, thank God he didn't steal mine. It's a crying shame, that is.
What?
What?
If they have, if they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's pants. Oh my God, I predicted that.
The garage. Right. You don't think the thief lives here, do you?
I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor.
Do I detect a little animosity here?
I don't even know how to spell that word.
Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly.
Doesn't he take the bull hat off in his later sprites? Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Alright. Bye.
We could examine the car.
Skeleton. Kitty! Oh, that head in that box.
This is the place. This is where that penny snatcher ran.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Gag yourself. I'm the head in the box.
Let's look for clues.
Jack is the skeleton, obviously, which means
Clues.
Landon's the cat.
The cat is
To
traitor.
the penny snatching.
Okay, then Landon's the tire that's standing up against the ladder.
Landon is
I'm the ladder.
Landon is the step ladder.
Yeah. It's a ladder, Jack.
It's a step ladder. Trucy? Could you try not saying panties so many times?
Pennies, pennies, pennies. Well, you know what we have to do, Jack?
We have to examine the step ladder.
The ladder.
Look, it's a folding ladder.
If it talks, Landon has to speak.
Polly, that's a step ladder. Come on.
A step
What are
ladder.
you doing, step ladder?
Oh my god. A step ladder? How is that different from a regular ladder then?
It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together.
So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right?
Wait, huh?
You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing.
What? Can we talk about something else now?
It makes sense that Trucy would be on Team Stepladder.
Hey, a kitty cat. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Meow.
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 It's not coming down.
We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit.
Nope. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you.
It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat.
The cat in the hat. Oh my. This game, I swear.
Ooh, what's that?
There's something about this car.
Let's take a closer look.
Oh, shit.
That's a phone.
Look! A cell phone.
Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. Just like your hopes and dreams, Apollo.
I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here.
I don't know. We should bring it to him later. Let's steal it.
There's a rag in the tailpipe. That reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe.
Are you talking about case 1-5?
That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case.
Well.
Well, I sure don't care.
Well.
I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. And I always check the tailpipe.
Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess.
Mine is checking out car tailpipes.
Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in here.
What?
Wait a second. Are these your...
Ah, my pennies!
What? Already?
Case solved. Let's get drunk. Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing!
No, really. Don't mention it.
No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose.
No, that's not.
Finding girls' pennies.
Can't believe they worded it like that.
Yep.
Yep.
What are those?
My panties. My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. I can't wait to use them.
Why did you sing that line?
I don't know. It felt like what Tristan would do.
You're going to put them on? Now?
What? Watch closely now.
No, thanks. I'll look away.
See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da!
Whoa!
Wait.
Where'd that come from? How did that bolt get in your panties?
My panties are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there.
Oh no.
They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks.
Oh my god.
Magic panties?
Yeah. They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly.
I'm sure they do.
You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner.
Actually, says panties.
Trucy's panties.
Well, that's one case closed at least.
No. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade.
Sly Cooper. Got it. Oh, right. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage anyway.
It's missing a thing.
We have the thing.
Hey,
You do have the thing.
look at that.
The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue.
My panties weren't. Wait,
No!
you're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly?
A clue? Let's see. Show evidence. I think I do have just the clue you've got in mind.
Take
Take that!
My clue is this.
You
just holds it up like Link obtaining an item from a chest.
Whoa! It's the same color and size and everything. A perfecto macho, if I do say so myself.
I guess we could check it out. Wait, this is a flashback.
2 pieces of garbage and a paint. Look, Apollo, doesn't it belong on a car?
It was a flashback.
Hey,
Well,
Apollo,
it looks
since
like
we're in
we.
flashback land, can we just
Talk about
eat?
sandwiches.
Let's talk about sandwiches.
I just had a sandwich. I had Subway earlier.
Nice.
I had Jimmy John's for lunch.
I didn't have any sandwiches today. I had gyros.
It's like a sandwich.
Yeah, kinda. Well, it looks like we've just solved a case.
So, the car that hit Daddy last night.
Is sitting right in front of us. Yep.
Wowzers. You put the pro in prostitution, Apollo. I mean, professional, Apollo.
Gee, thanks, Trucy.
Apollo.
Huh? What is it?
Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him.
Okay. He doesn't seem like the type to mope, though. And this is hardly a case worth reporting. We gotta look at the skeleton.
Gotta look at the skeleton. Eek! Someone's there! Ooh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton.
Just a human skeleton? And painted gold?
There's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think?
It screams something, that's for sure. Damn, we can't even look at the head in the box. I think that's it.
We're done here.
We're done here.
We're done here. Go back to him.
You're done here. Get over to my house.
No, we're done there too. Let's leave.
No.
Back before we could just go to where we wanted to.
Yup.
That's the next game.
Huh? Mr. Wright's gone.
Maybe he's gone for an examination?
Oh, excuse me. He'll probably be back soon. Let's wait.
I think it might take some time. Daddy always loves his examinations.
Is that a joke about investigating evidence?
I
Or
think
something?
so.
Don't ask, Justice. You don't want to know.
Why don't we come back later, I guess, and...
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What did we... Oh, yeah, we have to go examine the police car.
Oh, okay. I'd understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car?
Maybe they're tax evaders.
Oh, sorry, miss. Not going into the clinic today.
What?
Nope.
Did something happen?
Huh? Oh, no. Nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play doctor.
Fuck
Do we look...
you.
Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this Maractus clinic.
We could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor and all. And it would give Cloud something to do for a little bit. And we should check out that garage, I guess. Wait, we already did that. This text is meaningless.
Yeah. Sigh. We already talked to Mr.
Boo.
Eldoon. Boo.
You have to talk to him again.
No.
He has a new box of dialogue. Hey, Cloud, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out in front.
Fair. Probably gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet.
If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning,
That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me, the neighbor. Fair. Not that I was surprised much. The doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. Fair.
the wrong crowd?
Never you mind about that.
Okay.
Okay, let's try finding Phoenix now.
It's awfully arbitrary.
We have to have all the facts, Apollo.
Okay.
Yo, how goes it? Daddy! How do you feel? Not bad, Trucy. Not bad. It's good to have you youngins on the case. Let's old Daddy-O get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. Fuck.
How old is Phoenix
I'm-
again? 33?
I'm 30.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be 1 year younger than him later this month. Fuck this.
We're practically dead.
I'm so pissed.
Isn't he only 33? We've cleared up most of the cases.
What? I was right about you. Competent, capable. And you have probably a good cable package, too.
Probably.
Tell me what you found out. If you want to. Not that I'm bored or anything.
Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Progress report.
Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick.
He has a really good nose for them.
He just opened my drawer. Almost like he was the one who stole them.
You have an interesting concept of praise.
And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss?
Apparently, it was a doctor from the Maractus Clinic.
Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you.
Yeah, some shitty Gen 5 Pokemon.
That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic.
Maybe something's happened?
What is this Maractus Clinic anyway?
Well, if you select a different dialogue box, I can tell you about it. All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money. In a bad way.
Bad?
Bad to the bone.
Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky Fried Chicken family.
Oh shit.
No.
The Colonel himself.
Mm-hmm.
The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose.
This is why we side with Taco Bell.
Some injustice. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital. See?
You know, I learned just recently that the only fried chicken, like the only American fried chicken chain they have in Japan is KFC.
That's funny.
I feel so bad for them.
That's fucked.
That's so they deserve a Popeyes.
They used to be the Maractus Clinic they use the Maractus Clinic for their patch-up jobs.
Interesting.
It looked like something had happened in that park. Ah, a body was found there in unusual circumstances.
Something more unusual than being dead?
Being alive. It's not our concern in any case, except till a little bit later. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand.
Whatever happened to professional curiosity?
Thanks. Really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good.
I was wondering when I get paid. We solved the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing.
My panties! That leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money.
Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono. Sigh.
Right. Back to the office to plan our next move.
All right. Oh, it's you. You're the one from the Gitaki place.
Landon voiced her with the Valley Girl voice, right?
Yeah. Is that right, Landon?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes? I knew it. Something's the matter, and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. What's her fucking name?
Alita Tiala.
Alita Tiala? I'm not gonna remember that. So, my name is Alita Tiala. I, have a request.
Your request.
I have a request.
Your request. Let me guess. Something's been stolen?
Your flyer? It says, now defending, so I thought...
What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me?
Maybe you can tell us what happened. You were hit by a car? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties?
Those are very specific questions.
No,
Actually, no, I guess that works.
No. No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiance. I suppose you'd call him.
Fiance? What happened to him then?
He was, arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park at all?
So, what's your story? You frequent that Kitaki mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization?
No, not yet. Not yet. Like, you see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son.
The boss's son. So he's, gulp. A gangster.
Yeah. But the Katakis are locally responsible gangsters. They sell fried chicken. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good life, the gangster life. I think you're on to something. Miss Kentucky. Or, sorry, Mrs. Kentucky.
There you go.
I like the sound of that.
I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. What happened?
I can't wait for Cloud to fucking voice her fiance.
Oh,
Oh,
is
God.
Cloud gonna be his voice?
I
Yeah.
would assume so.
I
Okay.
can.
I don't think you're
But
prepared for this
that's
character.
why I'm like, can you
I'm-
open the history real quick?
Oh, yeah,
boy.
sorry.
Your last line. I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park near the Kentucky mansion. There was a lot of police cars there. Apparently, the victim was shot with like a pistol.
So why am I not prepared to voice this guy?
You'll see.
You'll see.
Oh God.
But I heard the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual.
And your fiance was arrested for this?
What sort of person is your fiance?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Here we
Your
go.
fiance is the Kitaki family's only son, correct?
His name's Waki?
Waki Kitaki. Oh
Waki.
boy.
Waki
Kitaki.
Kitaki? I brought a photo.
This fucking guy.
There he is.
Well, that's quite a photo.
Oh goodness.
I know. Oh, he can be so powerful and menacing, but so cute.
But if he's the boss's only son,
Yeah, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I am a boss already of this agency. Please help my walkie. Please.
right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent.
I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those.
I think I have the voice I'm gonna do for them.
Right. Let's go check out the scene of the crime.
Is that where we're going and not the
People's
detention
Park.
center?
Let's go to People's Park.
Are we going to People's Park or the detention center?
I guess we can go to the detention center.
I mean, we can get to the detention center from here, so
Yeah, it's that or yeah, going to.
might as well.
I don't think there's anything for us to do there yet. Polly, you look so happy as a clam in its shell. Look as happy as a clam in its shell.
For a lawyer, this is it. The place where the battle begins. Oh, he's not here yet. Ahem. You need something? Ah, yes, we're attorneys.
I like how all of the guys just sound like Patrick Warburton.
He's the only cop voice.
He really is.
I was hoping we could see Mr. Waki Kitaki. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. Could take a while.
Drat. Oh well. Guess we'll have to come back later.
So much for that battle.
I told you so. We should just go to the mansion. Damn, not here. You're here.
Um,
The mansion.
the mansion.
It's right next to the park. See?
Oh.
There he is.
So this is it. My first murder crime scene. Oh, it's your kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play?
We're not playing. We're investigating. Aren't we, Apollo?
Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... huh? Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Tiala must have used the Kitaki stationery.
Yeah, Al, the voice that Jack is doing is using the guy who voices Crunk as like a bass.
Alright, who wants to voice him?
I mean,
Uh,
this is
it's-
Clavier, right?
I was gonna
Yeah, this is Clavier.
That's you then, I think.
I mean, I can.
I mean, like, you usually voice the, well, I guess we don't. This is the first time we've
Yeah.
done, like, full
No.
voicing in a game, so I don't know. I just think
what
it's
is this character like?
He's,
sexy in German.
Sexy German. He's a rocker boy.
I think it. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just trying to think of a voice. That's all. So I don't know. If somebody else can come up with a voice first, just do it.
Excuse me, coming through.
That works.
Yeah, just make him sound like Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy?
Who's this broad?
I must say I'm used to being inspected by the ladies, but this is the first time I've felt this way with a man.
Oh,
Hello?
Apollo crosscut Clavier.
all right. We might have to turn the mature content warning on for this one.
Mr. Gavin?
Meow, meow, meow.
Ah, Fraulein. That's a
Fraulein.
Fraulein. That's a
Fraulein.
German word. What is
Yeah.
a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help?
Yes. The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request.
You must be exhausted standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime.
Oh, really?
By your leave, officer. Oh, yeah, that's still me. Yeah, yes, sir. Of course, sir. Haha, very well. This way, my Fraulein. I'm German.
Wee!
Hey, what about me? Oh, shit, there it
No
is.
one cares.
On that note, enjoy your investigation.
Thank you. Will we see you again?
Ask the wind, Fraulein. I'll be riding on it.
What?
Who was that?
Who was that guy? Eek!
Good
A
job,
boo!
Landon.
Look, a corpse.
A corpse.
A ghost.
What? Hey, it's just a mannequin.
Well, it sure got me.
Oh shit!
This
Is
is
this
Emma.
Emma? Shit.
Yeah.
I still haven't even like thought of a voice. I need like a bag of snacks to truly like
Embody
encapsulate her
her.
character.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh,
I'll
I think I got it. If you want me to do it, unless you got it, Jack.
I sure go for it.
May I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here?
Ooh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in.
Him again. That glimmerous fop always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits.
Excuse me? We have a letter of request.
One moment.
Why is she holding that big magnifying glass?
She's trying to set it on fire.
I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala.
Thanks. It took you 30 minutes to figure that out? They were just standing here farting around for 30 minutes while she stared at the fucking paper.
With a magnifying glass.
So, what's up with the mannequin there?
It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found.
The body was pulling the stand?
So, you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of this crime scene.
Not anymore. She doesn't seem that happy about it.
She doesn't seem that happy about many things.
She could use some snackaroos.
I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case.
Ugh.
Detective Sky?
Quiet, please. It's snack time.
It's snack time. That's
Munch,
you.
munch, munch, munch,
That's you,
munch, munch,
Cloud.
munch. She's audibly munching.
Yeah, she is audibly munching.
Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch.
I can't munch that fast as I'm a holy shit.
We're not making much progress here.
I only had 1 cheese cracker.
She must not be very busy.
I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life.
He? Who's he? An ex-defense
My dad.
attorney?
Yeah, my dad.
Oh, yeah. What, did we do the, mob boss lady? For her age?
I forget.
I don't think so. I'm gonna say 41.
46. No,
35.
I'm changing mine. 44.
Al says 49.
42. That's Cloud.
Damn, that was close.
Alita.
You say-
Tiala. 20,
18.
22.
21.
Hi, Zucchini.
What's up, Zucchini? Al, your guess? 20. 21. Hell yeah!
Cheater.
I did not cheat.
Cheater.
That's
You
a
looked it
that's
up.
a Doritos Locos taco for me, Mister. I already know how old Emma is, so I mean, if you guys want to guess, go ahead. But
27.
you are exactly. Oh, well, I was off actually
No.
because that's what I thought it
25.
was.
Haha.
Mood touchy. How old is Walkie Kitaki?
20.
I was gonna say
19.
I'll say 22. 19.
20 for Walkie. 19,
Aha!
of course.
Winner!
And I think Clavier is going to be on the second page, but he probably doesn't have an age yet because we don't know his name in the game. Correct. It's snack time.
Quiet, please. It's snack time.
Munch, 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 munch.
Yeah, it's the same shit. Well, we
Time to
gotta
examine.
time to examine or to do.
Can you just say that I'm extremely busy?
Eating snacks, yes.
Busy eating snacks, I'd say.
See, this is perfect because I do like to snack a lot, so I can just do it on stream and justify it that I'm voicing as her.
This is going nowhere fast.
That's bad audio work.
It doesn't even go through in Discord.
No,
I know.
my mic is not.
That's why I
It
audibly
keeps it out.
yell munch. Examine the stand. Look
That's
how
a-
cute it is.
That's a knife.
Hey there, no messing with the crime scene.
Why?
But we need to investigate.
Investigations are to be carried out by professionals scientifically.
My God, look at how smug she is.
That's
I love
beyond
it.
smug.
I love her.
I love her. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she?
She looks off into the distance. She's got a smug ass expression.
Hey, Apollo.
She eats snacks.
She's my spirit animal.
Hey, Apollo, wake up.
There you are, Trissy. You can tell she's in Circe mode because her cape is closed.
Yeah.
My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious.
I think I know what you mean. It's kind of
No,
hard not
must-
to notice.
Mustard, you don't get it. Emma takes snack time very seriously.
Yes.
So if she's saying that she's busy because it's snack time, it's fucking snack time.
It's true. Oh, I missed that line. I think
No, you
I know
didn't.
what you mean.
Oh.
It's kind. Oh wait, I said that already. I better check out what we came here to find at least. It's the cart.
Hey there, no messing with the crime scene.
But we need to investigate.
Apollo, look! That stand! It says Heldune.
I've noticed. Well, we've solved the case of the missing stand at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better.
What?
I
Apollo, you should also quit your day job.
Zucchini wants us to catch him up on what they missed.
Um,
We solved the case of the missing panties. And then we also solved the case of who hit my dad. And now we found the missing stand. And also we met Apollo's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That about
Oh.
Noodle
sums it up.
backwards. Yep.
All right. What do we do now?
We have to go talk to him.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Where is he?
He's at the hospital still.
Oh, you mean Phoenix?
Yes, him.
Oh. I
Him
thought you
who
meant
shall-
Walkie.
I thought you
No.
meant Clavier.
No, him who shall not be named. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? That big
Who?
mean lady was munching in your face.
Who? Me? No, I'm fine. Really?
I doubt that. What's this? Is there some... Is there a problem?
No, no problem. Actually, I've got a defense request.
What the fuck? A defense request? That is a problem.
Yeah, why do
Huh.
you have a defense request?
Huh?
I've given up in the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. I'll have to go find one.
The request was for me.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Huh.
He's doing that on purpose. I know it. Murder.
So what's about this defense request? So what about this defense
Why
request?
did he talk? Why'd you have him say it like that?
I don't
It's
know.
related to the murder of. It's related to the murder in People Park, actually.
Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime.
I love how dramatic you make her talk now.
So, did you now?
Did you know?
That's-
Oh, did you now? Wow.
Did you now? Did you now?
Did you now?
That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon.
I think the murder weapon was something else.
It was actually just the noodles themselves.
No,
You
that's a
mean
different
you
case.
don't you don't know what the murder weapon is? Yeah, that's in 2 games from now.
Yeah. Don't worry,
Then-
Cloud. There will be a case where noodles are used as a murder weapon.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this.
You know her?
You could say that.
Sky connection. So, you know her, don't you?
I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. That was the 90s.
It was not. It was 2016.
The summer of ska. She was still a high school student at the time. She killed someone.
That would make her about the same age as me.
That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh, wait. Maybe you know that other guy, too.
That other guy?
That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Trucies. Indulge a concerned father, if you will.
He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin.
Did he now?
You know him?
My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother.
His brother?
We're acquaintances, after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier, what a lovely name. He's so dreamy.
I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there?
I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon.
I love how Phoenix only speaks in riddles.
Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder.
You'll use this to poison her.
Try taking that to this detective. It's very easy to buy her off with cocaine.
White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is.
It's cocaine.
It's cocaine.
Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I say hi.
Man,
Alright.
they really do give Phoenix a lot of screen time in this game. He is.
He is Ace Attorney after all.
So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh?
Woo!
You know what this is, Trucy?
I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me.
This is getting more and more suspicious.
It's cocaine. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is.
I'm sure she is. All right.
Oop.
Here you go, Emma. Does this ring any bells?
Is that... It couldn't. Where'd you get that?
I brought it from the office.
You brought a whole lollipop of cocaine from the office? You work for the Wright and Co. law offices, yes?
No.
Yeah, sort of.
Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Are you his drug dealer?
Daddy? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter.
What? Mr. Wright has a daughter?
Yee. You seemed shocked.
Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can.
Well, she
Oh,
turned around real quick.
Thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice.
This powder is used for detecting fingerprints.
That's a weird way to use cocaine.
Fingerprints.
I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright.
White powder memories.
It's not like we did cocaine together or anything.
You were in high school still, weren't you? That's.
If you
I
find
think,
any
illegal.
evidence, if you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, let me know. Well, dust for Prince.
Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Cool. All
You
right.
just gotta offer her cocaine.
Yeah, that's all it takes. I think it's time for break time.
I was gonna say,
Wait,
when's break time?
no.
Break
Never.
break time is right now, bitch.
No.
Yes, we'll be right
Okay.
back. Okay, we're back. I'm back anyway.
Why?
Why? Did you guys like my drawing of Drill Yoshi?
Where's your elephant, Yoshi?
I'll I'll draw one eventually.
Oh.
You didn't hear it, but earlier when Apollo made that joke about the stand, I played like an audience laughter through YouTube for the stream.
Okay.
That's funny.
Oh God! All right, you guys ready to get back to it?
One second.
What if we said no?
We can take another minute. I'm fine with
What if
chilling.
we were never ready to come back?
My cat is freaking the fuck out.
I would be disappointed just because
Tweaking. Hold on.
that means we would never get back to Ace Attorney.
Fair.
You know what I should do next week, Landon? Since we only have one free night, I think.
I think next week it's 2 free nights. I think it's the following week where I just have the 2 nights.
Okay. Hopefully Sneezy will cooperate. She's being a little pain in my ass right now.
Next week. Oh no.
She's decided playtime is now.
Next week I only have Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, yeah, we only have the Thursday night free.
Yeah. Because Wednesday's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because I'm closing Tuesday. That day's gonna kind of suck.
Fuck that.
Well, I get off at 8:30 now because they're changing our hours.
Oh, okay.
The weekdays, but it's still like,
Pain in the ass.
yeah. But that day I have to do an inventory at a different store, and so I'm
Gross.
out there at 9 a.m.
Gross.
And then I'm closing my store. I'm working
Nothing.
2
Yeah,
to
That's horseshit.
8:30. Yeah. And then I was originally going to open Friday, but the person who's closing asked if we could swap shifts, and I was like, fine.
Sneezy, what the fuck? Oh, she's playing with the toy. Okay, hold on. I'm going to toss that toy out of the room. All right, I'm ready to get back into it if you guys are.
Okay, give me just a second.
Oh my god, Sneezy. She literally came running back in. Cool. Well, I'm sorry if she makes background noise, because I can't seem to keep her out of the room.
Go
And if I close
sneezy,
it,
go sneezy, go.
if I close the door, she's just gonna meow really loud until I open it. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's resume. Paused. All right, Emma. Let's tack.
The report came in Late last night, the body was found as much as you see it now. Except it was a real body.
But why?
Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here.
Well, what was the cause of death?
A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol.
A pistol?
A pistol. She's so serious.
Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age.
Unless you're a cop. Or a gangster.
Or an American citizen?
Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Maractus.
Wait, what?
I just received the autopsy report, in fact. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me.
Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from.
A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know.
Actually, we don't know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is... this guy.
Dr. Hickfield? Oh, a guy Eldoon.
Who's the old guy?
This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself.
He's famous in this part of the town. In this part of town.
Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks.
What sort of person was the victim anyway?
You mean what did he do? He was a doctor.
A doctor? I'm starting to see a connection here. Oh boy.
Who? Me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene.
Detective Sky.
I was out of the country for a while. I came back to to be a forensic scientist. God, that smug face. Oh, good.
Ooh, were you studying abroad?
Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic science, mind you. When I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs, just like that.
Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe?
Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay people back here.
Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left?
What's that look for? Cocaine's real expensive, you know. I was involved in an incident before I left. An incident involving cocaine.
She's right, you know.
But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them.
Really? I had no idea.
If she's been out of the country for a while, she probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current, state of affairs. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes?
Walkie-talkie? I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently
He's
in the detention
definitely
center.
Trucy's definitely a DEA agent, says Zucchini. I
Nah.
see.
Why was he arrested in the first place?
You're a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance.
Actually, yes, I am.
Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime.
Uh?
The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow.
What?
Could you tell us a bit more about the victim?
Well, let's see. Apparently, he's a physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic.
Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there.
What? You've been to the clinic?
Yeah,
We had to find my panties.
though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand.
I see. So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here?
That would seem to be the case.
But why?
Don't ask me.
But why indeed?
Do we need to present or anything?
No.
Then where are we going?
Wait.
Grandma's house. We're gonna team up with Dora the Explorer.
After talking, examine the trash can on the left side of the screen.
There's got to be a good clue or two around here.
I hope so.
Nope, there's only trash here.
You and your trash cans, go ahead, knock yourself out.
Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear?
Well, Apollo, you're a genius at finding panties.
Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't...
They're not mine.
Could these have been
Yeah.
stolen too?
There's another character who's, you know.
I
bloomers
guess
or-
you're gonna miss the
The
panty
panty
raid.
raid. I was thinking about that line earlier.
Benches line the river running through the park.
What a little urban oasis. I bet children come here to splash around in the water or get hit by meteors.
That river's a little deep for splashing, and a little dirty.
Well, they could listen to the water and pretend they were playing.
Is there anything else we need to examine?
The knife.
Okay. It's a knife!
A shiv, to be precise.
Ooh, lingo.
The defendant, Waki Kataki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him.
Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh? And look at this! There's a handprint on this shiv.
A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint.
No, that's stupid.
Let's investigate.
Ugh.
Oh boy.
Right. First, choose the fingerprint you want to examine.
Choose a fingerprint?
Look closely at the handle. See, there's more than one fingerprint there.
Ugh. Those black spots?
That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze.
This one.
Right. Let's get detecting.
Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement.
More like smug with
First,
excitement.
sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. With a press of A, like this. See? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Just like cocaine.
Wow! Blue? Just like cocaine?
It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just use X and...
Wow! Amazing! It's like magic! It's like you just snorted all that up, Apollo!
Isn't it, though?
Right, let's give this a shot.
How much are you going to snort tonight, Apollo?
Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder.
Oh,
That's right, get cocaine all over this.
Yeah. Getting it all over.
get that white powder everywhere, please.
Yeah, because the game is kind of picky about, like, what it considers to be done.
Beyond picky. Make sure it's enough to kill an elephant. And then some.
We want to make a whole rave club jealous.
There we go.
Nope, not complete
Are you
yet.
serious?
Keep going. Fill that in some more. Come on, you idiot.
We got a whole bag of this stuff. Be more generous.
Actually, we have 3 bags. I'm gonna pull them out of my magic panties.
There we go.
Good, clear, quite impressive. Next, to match the print, the police office has samples so you can tell whose finger this print belongs to.
That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print.
Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already.
Let's look at Guile Dunes.
Probably his knife.
Nope.
Ugh.
True
What about
C
mine?
right.
It's mine!
It's definitely not hers. Oh
Ugh.
no.
It's a match!
Oh boy. Match found.
Ugh.
So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant.
Yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life.
That and snacks. Apollo, she's
And cocaine.
sparkling.
And I'm dimming.
Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight's yet to come.
What? Chin up, Polly.
The trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing.
So, have you met the defendant?
No, but it's about time to. No.
Sorry. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over.
Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this?
Yeah, we'll win for sure.
Don't worry, it's like a right tradition.
Some traditions I can live without. Alright, let's move.
Let's blast through with sonic speed.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, Cloud. Are you ready for your debut act as Walkie Talkie?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Meeting hours for the day are all done.
No.
But we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him.
No. The father? You mean like a priest?
I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Win Skitaki himself.
Ooh, a priest.
Is that him?
Yep.
Yeah, that's him.
Die, you!
What's with his voice?
You're the one on your way out, old.
Oh no. Ah, they're here. Oh fuck yeah. Whoa! This guy radiates power! Power? With a cute apron? You Walkie's lawyer? Yes, sir! Well, I'm Big Wins Kitaki, 4th head of the Kitaki family, capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capiche loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good.
What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here.
You must be Walkie?
A G's not a G till he does hard time. Bazooy!
What?
What?
You'll see. When I get out of here, things will change.
Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that.
Ah, you can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me? I don't need no trial. I did it.
I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. So much for talking to our client.
But we made so much progress today. We even found my pennies. I had fun at least.
Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial?
Huh? What do you need to do that for? Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Zavari!
Oh no.
Tonight, I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out.
To be continued.
To be continued.
All right. Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today?
He said his old foot injury was acting up.
Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday.
He's old. When you hit 30 years old, you're practically dead, Apollo.
Hey now, I feel attacked.
And same here. Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy.
Yes. Fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice. I started my voice training at 5 this morning.
Ugh. Ooh. Do some now. I want to see. Here.
Huh? Oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine.
Ugh. That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training.
Is that Walkie?
I think that's
Oh.
wonky.
I'm fine. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh my god. I want to punch him. Look
I
at
want
his
his
face.
shirt.
Look at his face. I will say the jacket goes hard. But I want to, like, his face is just sticking out, like, perfectly to be punched. Like a good
Really
right
is.
hook.
It really
I
is.
want to punch him so bad. Ach! Good morning.
Yo, sup? Hit me with the guilty verdict, G. See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that in here.
See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can't keep it real if they spend some hard time in the pen.
You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what he's saying. Sounds like they both been voice training too, Apollo.
My worst fears realized. The trial's starting and I haven't had a real talk with my client. Oh my god.
Al said reminds him of a random NPC enemy that Kiryu would beat up in like a dragon games.
Hell yeah.
The court is now in session for the trial of Walkie Talkie.
Walkie talkie? Perfect.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready to rock and roll, Herr Judge.
It's him, the guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor?
It's Mr. Gavin's brother.
Long time no see. Prosecutor Gavin? Were you taking a leave of absence?
You know that little band I started in my free time? The thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah?
Yeah, indeed. I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I fear that you might still be distraught over that one trial.
Not to worry, Herr Judge. I wouldn't miss this day of court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother?
I think I'm going to change Walkie's voice a bit because I didn't really know exactly how he talks, but I know how to wrap this package up a little bit better.
It's worth canceling a show or two.
Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court.
Excuse me. Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious?
It is a court of law.
That's no way to get the crowd jumping, Herr Judge.
They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom.
Achtung, baby, today we play it my way.
Okay.
What's that noise? Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down to prosecuting.
Goodness.
This is crazy. The victim, Pal Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand.
What in the world? What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand?
Yes, I believe. You will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim. What do you mean, undeniable? If you were to glare at anyone, Herr Judge, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see.
Very well. Please admit this witness to the court.
Oh God, I've seen this gif too many times.
9. Not yet. First, there's a little matter to be cleaned up.
Okay.
Could you talk without the accompaniment?
I swear, I could see the guitar for a second.
Oh my God, Trucy.
What is it, Prosecutor Gavin?
The motive, Herr Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic? Not so fast! The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said.
What?
What is right?
They always say that on stage you should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly? Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So, you, son, are the defendant? Walkie? Are you?
I ain't your son, old man.
What happened to your voice?
You step to a Kataki, you best be prepared to step strong.
You step to a public official, you best be prepared to step into jail.
Oh, owned.
You gotta hand it to him. Walkie sure has guts.
It's not his guts that I'm worried about.
Well then, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself.
Yeah, see?
I'll tell you the one thing, the doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye! So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went hit his pad that night. Know what I'm saying? I wanted to give him a punchable voice.
You're saying you were one of the victim's patients?
Lots of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real the street. True that. I'll tell you one thing, that talk was whack.
What? Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. All right.
That's the third statement.
Press the third statement. It's an 8-statement testimony. Or 7.
7.
Still, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So you were a patient at the Maractus Clinic half a year ago? For what reason?
I had what you might call a mark of honor.
Can you explain precisely what went wrong? Or what was wrong?
We had a little run-in with a rivalous family.
The Popeye family.
That's when I pulled a jack move. And ran into an ambush. G busted a cap right in me.
What?
According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting. And ran 15 minutes before the appointed time. By yourself.
Hey, I was more than a match for those guys.
So you were carried to the Maractus Clinic from there?
Apparently, he was shot in the heart.
And he's to blame.
Shot in the heart and he's still alive?
I can catch bullets between my teeth,
Oh my god.
but I never learned how to catch them with my heart.
The bullet stopped just short of my thumper, you know what I'm saying? I would have been golden if it weren't for that whack doc. Can't even take out a stupid bullet.
So, as you say, the surgery was a failure.
That ain't all of it, Holmes.
Press the fourth statement.
What do you mean he just let you go without a word?
What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what?
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad.
It sounds as though Herr Doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go.
He's a liar, straight up. He's a badder G than me.
Now press the fifth statement.
So, this bullet is still...
You know it. I can still feel it. Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart.
Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles.
Well, that sounds, well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice.
Word, G-Man. We're no incident, that's for shizzle.
J-Man.
G-Man.
J-Man.
J-Man.
Judge.
Nope. I'm calling him G-Man now.
I'm gonna find you guilty. It seems that there were issues with, this doctor.
The judge is like, even I know Judge
No,
starts with a J.
I tried to. I said J-Man, but like the inflection made it
I
sound
know.
like a G. Man, putting him down like that was doing the world a favor.
Walkie, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that.
Before playing this game. Chin up, Apollo. Backstreet. But why did this mistake only come to light that day?
Oh, right, that's me. It was found during the family health checkup. The family health checkup?
That was the wackest thing of all. All the G's lining up taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away, Bizoy.
A relief to hear.
Eh? Well, what's a relief?
Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. What? Yes, Herr Dr. Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life.
No way. That's whacked.
There is proof. Your checkup report. How ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started.
Started?
We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness.
Lucky sure is quiet all of a sudden. It's probably because they stopped feeding him lines.
I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Goodness.
I think this is you, Landon.
Oh boy.
So, you will tell us your name and occupation.
God, what do I want to do for his fucking voice?
I can do him if you want.
No. Oh, God. My name is Wesley. No, that sounds just like. My name is Wesley Stickler. By
Oh, God.
occupation. Can you pull up the history
Oh god.
so I can actually read it all?
We'll see.
Yeah.
By which he means to say that he is a student. Oh my god, yeah, there it is.
Yes.
It's all there.
By occupation,
Can
I
you
take
read?
it
Can you read it
refer-
fast at his speed?
Yeah, no. By occupation, I take it you refer to some labor that profits society at large and supports a livelihood, under which definition I must confess to being employed. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to the notion of occupation, and once we have accepted this reality, we say that our confusion is not gestalt per se, but derives instead from the vaguenesses inherited in the representations of the thou.
A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, honing my...
Herr Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today.
Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime.
Al, I also forgot this guy existed. If it makes you feel better.
He's the thing of my nightmares. Oh.
Oh, it fucking faded out.
Does it show anything for the history once you open that up?
Let's see. Yes.
Good. U.S. quite
Simplistic.
You want me to
Simplest-
take over because he has a lot of complicated words?
No.
You got it?
No.
No? Are you sure you got it?
Simplistically, what I saw. However, we must understand that Homo sapiens possess two eyes, each of these designed to receive and interpret data, sending images in the form of signals to the. That night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man holding a stand, another man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. A shot. The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead. Was there anyone in the park at the time? Was there anyone else in the park at the time? I can say with 100% accuracy, there was not. That there was not.
The pistol our witness refers to is this.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Pistol.
Very well. Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Trucy? Why are you staring like that at the witness?
That man! I can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before. Bum, 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 bum.
Bow, bow,
What?
bow.
Hey, Apollo.
Hey, Trucy.
You should read the autopsy report.
Ooh, I should.
I like how, despite how wordy this guy is, he only has 5 statements as opposed to Mr. Gangster Guy's 7.
Palmeractus, age 46. 14th between 10:15 and 10:45. Damage to brain resulting from bullet wound.
Entry point, right temple.
Ah,
Easy mode, Apollo. Easy mode.
whew. If that's all of it, I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing, I see, Herr Justice? Huh? Oh, objection!
Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice. Apollo, brace yourself. This
Hey.
trial's not over yet.
Pace yourself.
No, brace yourself.
Erk,
Against the wall.
right. Look at this.
The autopsy report? Is there a problem with the autopsy report?
Right, a problem. Problem. Yes! The problem is the location of the entry wound.
The location?
You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not?
I have already determined your angle of inquiry.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Allow me to explain. It's quite simple, really. First, understand that when I say square, I cut myself off.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to read all that?
Yeah.
Got to.
I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It is quite simple, really. First, understand that when I say square, I speak not of geometrical absolute. What do I mean by this? For example, the definition of a meter is that one, yeah,
One
Perfection.
million.
1,650,763.73 times the wavelength of the light emanated from a krypton particle. As we all know, in addition, it is a well-known fact that krypton particles are rare and invisible to the naked eye, which points to a basic fallacy in your line of reasoning, namely that what Mr. Justice.
Yes?
What is your objection to these krypton particle things?
This is the big time, and you are obsessed with something so small? You disappoint me. No! I'm obsessed with something big! I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here.
Do tell.
Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple.
Temple?
Mr. Stickler, you've said it quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it? It is, right?
I see
Finally.
what's going on.
Herr Justice. Oh, Herr Justice. Yes? Your tactics are Your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles? Surely you haven't
No.
forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago. Phoenix Wright, was it?
I see what Apollo's doing.
Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to this testimony.
Yerg.
Hey, Herr Forehead. Forehead? Let us imagine you are walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, Herr Forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout, "Stop!" And you, Fraulein?
Me? Well, I'd probably scream, "Eek!" Just like that. Eek!
And you, Herr Stickler? What do you shout, I wonder? Heck! If the victim turned his head at the last moment, gulp.
Yes. Thank you for jogging my memory. Yes. Thank you for jogging my memory. It sounds like an addendum to the testimony is required.
Another one. A Night in the Park 2.
As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. "Cease this, want you to," I cried with composure. The victim turned in the direction of my voice, and a shot rang out. Whereupon, our cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. I see. So you attempted to stop the crime. Indeed, with composure. Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that.
That doesn't really matter right now, unfortunately. Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would.
Someone should use the methods they use in an Ace Attorney in a real case.
The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it? Stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of this nature. And the victim responded by looking at in the witness's direction. Whoosh. If the killer would have fired just at that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have been struck right in the right temple, as in the report.
I don't think that's how that happened.
That does seem to be the case. Don't listen to that voice. Witness the power of a junior in the Ivory University's Department of Science.
Oh my God.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness. I'm going to have some mac and cheese.
Can I have some?
No.
No.
You can have some after I'm done with it. Hey, Apollo.
Hey!
You should examine the gun.
Okay.
I like how you're just using Trucy to, like, voice concerns. 3D model.
Apollo, there's no fingerprints on this thing.
Whoa! Don't point that thing at me! Light it.
Oh, don't worry. I can handle myself around guns. Magic guns, at least. The ones that pigeons come out of.
Very reassuring.
Yeah,
What-
there's no fingerprints. That's what I want to point out.
Weren't
Go to the.
weren't
go
they
to the last
wiped?
statement. Yeah, go to the last statement.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, present it.
Okay. Just spaced for a second.
Yeah, voices.
Wait a second!
Tisk tisk. Another misleading request. You're so bolden to your own mode
Beholden.
of you are so beholden to your own mode of discourse that you can't see how it affects you.
Come again?
This guy's so pretentious.
Wait a second, you say. A second? Are you intended to wait just a single second, 1/60th of a minute? That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now, had you asked for a longer period of time, Mr. Justice? Longer period of time, say 3 minutes 35 seconds, Mr. Justice.
Yes, Your Honor.
Am I to understand that you are objecting to the
My
length
God.
of a second? I love the
Yes.
judge.
I mean, no. Here, just take a look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it.
Ah, a common ploy, made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints.
Wait, but you said the killer tossed a gun and ran.
That's right. He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints.
Ah, the little girl sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there.
I'm not little.
Then let's think like adults, shall we, Fraulein? What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves?
He wasn't.
There's no way. Who would be wearing gloves just out casually?
Yeah, what I said. Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo.
It's not like I ever wear gloves.
Well, Mr. Justice,
Could the killer have been wearing gloves?
no way.
No way. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were wiped, which means some trace of prints remained, which contradicts your testimony. I don't know why I said testimony like that.
Testimony.
If everything happened as you say it did, he wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol.
That may be, but it does not change what I saw.
Oh my God.
The killer, the defendant. He threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled.
Oh wait, that's you.
And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of.
That sounds solid to me. Well, Hair Forehead, any of your precious objections?
Yee. What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice training go to work. Show him what for it mean to be a Super Saiyan legend.
You know, I've only just realized something. I've only recently realized something.
What's that?
No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say.
Oh. What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said?
Huh? Isn't what obvious?
What are you, stupid? When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Waki drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Waki threw away.
You're right.
He's just confused because a pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be so hard to be so perfect, and yet so wrong.
Epic.
Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. while it is indeed true that one... Oh, my God.
I'll go back and read
record.
that.
Yes. Well, it is indeed true that once in my youth I wrote a love letter in my own blood that was seized by the teacher and posted on the blackboard for all to see, and for this the
Appellation.
appellation poor might be well prefixed to my name.
Back, scroll down.
Oh, sorry.
You can just cut back to the
All right.
judge. What we can say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this? Well, if what he threw wasn't a pistol,
It's obvious.
Then it had to be something else. At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking.
hey,
Grr, I'll wipe that smile off your pretty face, Gavin.
yeah, you will. Perhaps you can inform the court as to the nature of this something else.
It's so obvious.
What did the killer throw away before
No.
fleeing the scene?
Shiv.
No, it was the cart. Is that a sword?
No, that's a shiv.
I saw one in one of those late night movies last night.
Great, a sleep-deprived judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime, with the defendant's prints on it.
A late night movie for the judge is like 5 p.m.
True.
His
By the time-
prints.
By the time he's like home after a long day at the trial, it's like 4:30. He's like in his PJs,
Yeah.
ready to go to bed.
He's got a little nightcap on. He's got a little teddy bear.
Oh yeah, and he has to have like a candlestick.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for us to be that old.
Yeah. This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves.
Indeed.
Oh, Hair Forehead? You're forgetting two other things you've just proven. Huh? One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Waki Kitaki. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Why is that surprise? Apollo, you should know this. Like, it's not. It's
Indeed.
irrelevant.
grr. Never underestimate a Gavin is the lesson here.
That counterpoint is meaningless. Stop it, Apollo.
Welcome to Apollo Justice, Cloud.
Yeah.
This court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please. And more cheeseburgers.
I finished my mac and cheese.
I finished my mac and cheese, and now I need a cheeseburger. It is always the same with you people.
Who's you people?
What do you mean,
What do you
people?
mean, you people? Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes, that's what I said. Assuming.
Oh my god.
as if it were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are, assuming that my assumption is no better.
It's not.
Ahem. What this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired. And make that a bacon cheeseburger.
Oh.
I cannot prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cellular device to call the police.
Thank you for adding an extra layer of pretentiousness to this asshole.
You're welcome. Until the police arrived at the scene approximately 10 minutes later, I saw not a single soul.
Landon's starting to get into the groove of voicing this character, so he's like, how can I make him sound even worse?
Why didn't you chase the killer?
I'm a little baby. I'm a little baby boy with no stamina. All I do is read books, you dumbass. Also, he was, as you say, a killer. Of course, I could not have run him down, yet what would he have done when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than an amplitude of solving quadratic equations to know that. Aptitude for solving quadratic equations.
Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene?
Sorry, I was taking a nappy.
And do we not also know now? And do we not also now know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer.
Mr. Gavin.
Does it not?
Mr. Gavin.
Yes, Herr Judge.
Do they have curly fries or waffle fries today?
Waffle fries.
Thank you. I'll take an order of waffle fries as well. Does it not, Mr. Justice?
That is not my job.
Mr. Gavin.
Mr. Gavin, I might say that it is your job.
I'd better find a way to take this testimony down quick.
Just like how the judge takes down those waffle fries.
My God.
Hey, Jack.
Hey,
You
what?
want to know what do you want to do? What do you need to do?
What?
Press on all the statements.
Oh my God.
But this is the last testimony for this part.
Okay.
Hey, Apollo, you should press every statement, he said.
Hey, Apollo!
Which way did the killer run?
They don't know left.
I like this new headcanon where, like, Trucy just tells us what to do.
Yeah, I mean,
Kinda.
He
by
just
the time-
figured she's the real defense attorney here.
by the time it was clear the killer had noticed me, had noticed my presence in the park, naturally, he ran in the opposite direction.
That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kitaki mansion. Actung! Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his own home. All he had to do was loop back once he was out of sight. Ugh. How did he know that's where I was going?
Hmm.
You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a killing.
If I was to devote one's life to the pursuit of... If one If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the slight sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery of the one drops one's flask under the lab room floor.
Ooh, cool answer. Very cool. So nothing strange about how he acted. Trucy looks like she has something to say.
What is it, Trucy?
I don't know yet. Keep pressing.
Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance?
It can be said that I have dabbled.
He's now
I
dabbed.
dabbed.
He's dabbed.
It could be said that I have dabbed and dabbled in medicine.
He doesn't look like the type that would dab.
The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death.
Oh, really?
Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, a
Syllogism?
syllogism. Ugh.
Syllogism? I think it's syllogism.
What the fuck is a syllogism?
A perfect syllogism, a proof in three parts, exquisite, simply exquisite.
Syllogism, an instance of a form of reasoning in which a conclusion is drawn, whether validly or not, from two given or assumed premises, each of which shares a term with the conclusion and shares a common or middle term not present in the conclusion. All dogs are animals. All animals have 4 legs. Therefore, all dogs have 4 legs.
Yeah.
So it's one of those A and B are the same. So B and C are the same, which means that A and C have to be the same sort of thing.
Or
Or related, not like the same, but related, connected to each other.
It is syllogism.
It is
Syllogism.
Oh, okay.
Syllogism.
I was right the first time.
Oh, a perfect syllogism.
A perfect silo of jizz.
The perfect silo of jizz. A proof in 3 parts. Exquisite. Simply exquisite. You can see this is my O face.
He actually looks like he's going to cry.
That's what he must have looked like when he lost his virginity. If he did actually lose it, that is.
No, he didn't.
Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes?
I stood in a state of heightened awareness. One could say ultra instinct. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction.
So he's saying
is that all?
He had adrenaline.
No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing. It was late at night. I would be sleeping with my Milky. It was not
And my
odd-
jammies.
And in my jammies, it is not odd to think that there would be few
No, you had it right. It would not be.
It's not odd to think that there would be a few people around in the park. I am so sick.
So he just stood there watching? Not much to go on there. Trucy, if you got something to say, by all means, say it. Arg, I can't find a single problem with that testimony.
I can't reveal it yet because then the case would be over.
No, there's still another day of investigation, actually.
Had enough at last, hair forehead?
And also, there's a second half to this trial.
Maybe it's time to
But
back
I
off
could-
a bit?
But I could wrap it up in an instant. I just am not allowed to because Capcom said no.
Just hit yes. It's time to back off a bit.
Yeah, there's nothing fishy about that testimony at all.
It appears there are no objections to the witness's current testimony.
Oh, fuck. I chose a bad time to put a Dorito in my mouth.
Hey, baby, it's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, they actually
Damn, where's that fourth Chaos Emerald?
there
Yeah.
I think oh wait, no, never mind. I was just reading that wrong.
Okay. There are any number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves which wiped the previous user's prints off. Then, after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion. No! No! Ah.
I love that face.
It's a great face.
It seems we've come to the end of the line here.
No, that can't be all. Sorry, I was taking a drink. How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you, Hair Forehead?
I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare the verdict for the defendant, Walkie Talkie. Oh, sorry. Yeek!
Oh, shit. Trucy?
Oh, nobody move.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you supposed to be?
Like a carrot cake. There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet.
Wait, are you one of the Kitakis?
The talkies? You mean the notorious gangsters?
If you don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. You're in the court for 20 minutes.
Help! Help, Apollo. What? This court will not bow to the pressures from the likes of...
Herr Judge,
Uh,
I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman.
uh, hmm, well,
Recess, 20 minutes, or I promise you, you'll regret it.
uh,
Wait! How did he disappear so fast?
hmm.
How did all the bailiffs miss him?
Come to the defendant's lobby, Apollo. I suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Bailiff, get me those waffle fries and catch that mysterious man. In that order. First, my waffle fries.
Hell yeah. Good
This
place to stop.
yeah. I was gonna say I'm assuming we're stopping here.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Oh. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
All right. Thank you for joining, everyone. Al, Zucchini, Darkest Mustard, you guys,
Hey, that's me.
Yeah, it's me.
and the VOD viewer.
Hey, that's you.
That's you. All right. Tomorrow, Wind Waker. We'll be back.
The Wind Waker, baby.
We'll be back with this.
Maybe.
Who knows? We'll find out. We're gonna discuss because we're pretty limited on our stream dates in the next couple weeks. So we'll see what we're capable of doing.
Yeet.
But yeah, that's it for tonight. Thanks for joining. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.